Hello, it's Domestic Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk. Today I have a 2018 Buick Envision, and that is Western Nebraska, flat out Western Nebraska. No, really, that's a Buick. All right, let's start on the outside of this Buick. You know, I just haven't driven many Buicks since my grandma had one, I guess. So if you haven't either, let's check it out. This is the Envision. It's a subcompact SUV. We have lots of chrome. We have a nice chrome spoiler on the bottom, front spoiler. We have the nice Buick logo. We're gonna have the daytime running lights go around the headlights here. We have the fog lamps. We have these really interesting, these are like chrome vents that should be vents that maybe serve a purpose, but they're chrome. I got both sides. Kind of interesting look to it. Along the sides, we have some really nice character lines here that connect the door handles. We have a nice little character line down here as well, swoops in. We have some Hankook tires. Come around to the back. We kind of have these teardrop tail lamps. It's kind of interesting. They kind of, I don't know, they like go down. They're just teardroppy. Again, some nice chrome back there. I do have some dual exhaust. This is, like I said, the Envision all-wheel drive. Go ahead and pop this, which there is a way to pop that on the key fob right there, and it's kind of crafty to lock the door as you press the Buick logo. And I have the remote start as well. Anyways, I kind of digress. So let's check out the back here. Oh, I hadn't pulled that handle before. So that handle put down the seat. That's interesting. So it's a chrome handle, which they didn't peel off. It's actually real chrome here. They didn't peel off the little piece of plastic because I don't know, I've ever seen it before. All right. Some storage. We do have the jack. We're gonna have the tire, spare tire underneath there. Pretty good sized storage bins. I got multiple sets of tie downs, which are kind of interesting. Good, bad. I got another one over here. 3 sets of tie downs. So I've been an auto journalist now for 7 years, and this is just weird back here. I just had to stop the camera for a minute. I've never seen door handles that move the seat forward, and I've never seen an SUV with 3 tie downs on each side. Why would you need to tie down so badly? Let's go to the second row. See what kind of coolness, oddness, strangeness is up in the second row. Okay, climbing the second row here, we have some faux wood finish here that ties these little door handles here. That's interesting. I gotta go back to this door. It's like, okay, I'm gonna talk about this door. You know, I'm making kind of a big deal about this. This vehicle's really interesting with the lines. Just the lines and everything. As I've been driving it around, the exterior lines, the rear's got a bump to it. Let me show you the bump. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So when you come back here, it kind of has a bump where this logo is. Yeah, maybe it's like side profile. You can see that kind of bump. Oh yeah, that's my house. So that's like a weird bump to it. So it's kind of got a bump there, and then up here in front, it kind of just goes to a bump on the front. It's like this is like a little, it's got a nose, like a little button nose. All right, let's go hop in the back again, and let's check out the door. That's just interesting. Okay, so we have a line there, and then we have the swoop line that goes this way. Then we have the door that goes that way. I feel like I'm doing an orchestra thing. Anyways, let's hop in. So we got back here. So I got some USB hookups. I got my HVAC controls. Got my seat vents. Those are always cool. Just a little styling stuff here. Kind of like the front. I like the front of that little chrome thing. I got the seat vent styling. Kind of different. I don't know what to make of this thing. I don't know what to make of this thing. This thing's pretty interesting. I have a panoramic moonroof. Goes all the way to the front. Lots of light back here. Pretty good headroom. Pretty comfortable. Plenty of room. I could ride back here for a little while. 5'7". Show you my leg room, my fancy sandals. Seats going down. I actually took some golf clubs back here the other day, and golf clubs fit straight across, so no problem storage there. So I mean, I like that storage. I like the shape. It's kind of like a. It's got more room. I guess with a moonroof, it feels like it's more room in the center. Just the way it's bowed out a little bit. So yeah. All right, let me show you my feet, and then we'll go up front and I'll tell you about some more lines. Okay, there's my feet. Second row, and this seat is set for me at 5'7", so that's the distance. So I have plenty of leg room. All right, let's hop up front. Okay, let's hop up front, and this is a push button. It's a keyless entry here and here as well. It's all the way around all 4 doors. I just thought I'd point that out. A nice piece of chrome on the outside of it. Got some style to it. Chrome kind of matches the chrome, you know, kind of all goes together. Okay. So now, I have the reverse thing going in the door. I have the doors going back like that, and the back seats are going down like that. So, yeah. I actually like this better. Maybe we should just make all 4 doors the same way. I don't know. Thought. Oh, I do have my indicator here. It's kind of interesting placement for the height of the rear hatch door. I have my controls for the windows. I have the mirror. I have the locks, set buttons. Again, that kind of wood trim in here. I have the chrome. This is my steering wheel. I have the adaptive cruise control. I have regular cruise control. I have heated steering wheel. I have my Bluetooth connections. I have that's my cruise control settings there, and I have radio on this side, which to me makes more sense. Like, you use this all the time. Most people right-hand dominant. Most cars you see it the opposite. You see the steering, the volume controls over here, and the cruise control over here. But the cruise control you set once and kind of forget, and this you use all the time. So, good job. I have a digital gauge, and I have my analog gauges, and I have my. This is the infotainment screen. I think it's just I have the buttons here. So turn off my Freedman. So, and then I have menu, kind of go through the weather stuff. What's cool is this Buick is a GM product, and so what's cool is this Buick's a GM product, so I have Wi-Fi in here too. Sorry, I turned that off. So I have my big controls for my HVAC, which is the heating control, and my cool controls. I don't see heated seats there. That'd be something interesting. I have electronic locking. This is my parking brake. Not electronic locking. Didn't do many SUV or off-road reviews. This is the shifter. One thing I don't like about this is it's got the side gearing in the sides, and so you got to put in gear and then go one down below, then select the gear over here. Kind of an annoying thing. This is interesting. This, let's put my head down, is a kind of get stuck. Kind of hold your cell phone in there. Really kind of interesting. My cell phone got stuck. I didn't want to put it in there anymore. So this opens up like and I got USBs down there, and I got some storage area there. Up top, I have my sunshade, and I have the moonroof, and I have my ever handy dandy sunglasses, SOS, OnStar, all the good stuff. But I want to make another point about lines and about shapes. So I have this line going like this, and it kind of ties in. So you go around. I like that shape. Good shape. But what's weird here is this sits like this. The dash sits the opposite. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if the screen pulls it out, but the dash is like up and down, and this is like this. And so the screens are a little offset in how they're sitting in there. And it just feel right with me. It just drives me nuts. I'm not ADD or whatever by any means about this stuff. I'm not super picky about that, but driving it around, it just kind of annoys me. I just don't understand why they can't be the same rake, I guess. And, it's weird. Really weird. I'd also say the controls are very non-luxury, but this is supposed to be a premium brand. They don't feel premium to me. They feel Toyota Camry-ish. If that makes any sense. All right, I turned the HVAC. I turned the AC back on, and it blows really cold. That'd be a good note to think on the review, is that it blows really cold. I'm gonna hook up the GoPro. Before I do, though, I should go over some stuff. I will let me grab my sheet, and I'll tell you all the stuff I need to know about this vehicle. All right, before I head out, I gotta point out one mistake I made. Is it does have heated and cooled seats, and it's got the temperature gauge to change for the heating and cooled. I just turned on the heated seat. I just turned on the cooled seat, and I didn't actually think about what I was doing, and I just kind of did it. So let me turn the camera and show you. So I thought these were just displays, but no. You can press the button, and there it is. You can see the little blue lines. And I can, there we go, and I can change this. When you press this, it changes that, so it tells you 2 spots. Which I guess the redundancy of that would be... Okay, so let's talk more about the price of the vehicle. It comes in at $49,925. I got base price of $43,600. This has got $5,000 in accessories. 19-inch aluminum wheels, driver confidence package. 19-inch wheels are $1,900 for 4 wheels. Adaptive cruise control, forward automatic braking, surround vision. It replaces the rear view camera, so I got surround vision, which I'll show you in a minute. Panoramic moonroof, $1,495. Oh, that driver confidence package, $1,500. It's chili red metallic, which is the price increase for the exterior of $395. I do have the ebony interior. This is a 2-liter turbocharged direct overhead cam 4-cylinder engine mated to a 9-speed transmission. So many gears, small turbocharged engine. That's kind of the story on that one. I'm not seeing a horsepower. I will have to look that one up. I can tell you it's not superly quick. Get out of here, fly. I do have engine start stop with the stable. That's the annoying feature that when you stop at a stop sign, the car turns off. It gets people confused, goes to dealer. Dual twin clutch transmission. I got your standard airbags all the way through, safety alert. I got temperature controls, or not temperature controls, but tire pressure monitor gauges. Heated, cooled front seats. Ooh, which the cooled seat's actually turning on right now, so that's kind of nice. Again, it's got the LED headlamps in the front. I do have a lift gate. I have programmable for how it comes up and down. Automatic parking assist, which I just don't use. If you live in the city, I guess. I live in the country. We don't use that stuff. I got Sirius. I got 4G LTE, Light Wi-Fi, climate control. I got a Bose Premium 7-speaker system, and I got a heads-up display. Heads-up display is rather interesting. Let me flip that around and show you heads-up display. I think I can show you one more thing, or maybe we'll just go for a drive. Oh, I gotta get horsepower. We'll be back with horsepower, and I'm gonna show you the heads-up display. Okay, as promised, there's a heads-up display, which is always notoriously hard to video. Okay, as promised, I got some horsepower and torque numbers for you. Are you ready? The engine I'm in today is actually the new one. It's a 2-liter. It's a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, mated a 9-speed transmission, 252 horsepower, 292 foot-pounds of torque. It's a 35 foot-pounds of torque improvement over the standard, which is a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder made to a 6-speed transmission. So this is a lot more fun to drive than the other one. That's kind of what they're saying. Let's go for a drive and find out if they're accurate. Okay, let's make a right here and give this a go and get off the line and see how fast the turbo is. Here we go. Holy. Hey, that actually is nice. I would take that too. I don't even have a sport mode on. That was pretty good. Yeah, I'm liking that much horsepower. Now, it is 22 combined fuel economy, 25, that'd be city and highway. Buick's such an odd vehicle for me. You know, I never really know where they sit in the lineup as far as between Chevy and GMC and where they're at. I know they sell really well in China, a huge market in China. And I'm going to talk a little bit louder to make sure you can hear me over the HVAC. I sweated through the shirt and I need to keep cool. Sorry, that's what's going to happen. So plenty of nice power. Nice smooth power, and boy, it just feels like it's ready to take off. So I will probably not be getting that fuel economy because I drive Spirited anyways. If you drive more like Grandma, you're going to get that 25 mile per gallon in the highway and 22 combined. Which, I can tell you that's just an interesting number. Full-size Chevy trucks these days with the new 2.7 liter coming out with get the same fuel economy. So, you're not really improving unless you go ahead and get a Volt. I don't really want a Volt. All right, I digress. Handling it does all right. It's a little sloppy. It's not tight. Not sports car tight. I can feel some of the road vibrations. Maybe a little more road noise than I would care for the $49,000 price point. Seems like you could ride a little bit smoother. I don't know. Brakes fine. Does donuts. It does turns pretty well. Our turning radius is nice. Seats are fairly comfortable. The seat bottom has that nice little come up to your end of the bottom up, so your butt kind of slides farther back in. It can be a little annoying on long trips if you're a short-legged guy like I am. The thighs tend to hurt on long trips with the way those seat bottoms come up. But it is nice and cool. I can feel my bum getting nice and cool with the cooled seats. Again, the styling of this is just, I'm sorry, it's a little different for me. It's the conflicting lines and the chrome on the hood. I don't know what to make of that. And the interior really bugs me about those screens that are different ways. And that's completely a me thing. So it may not bother you at all, but it just kind of drives me nuts. And I wonder about, why not have the infotainment screen slope a little bit more, keep the sun glare off of it. It makes sense to me. Alright, so let's get on the highway and hit some speed. So I'm doing about 60, and then we do about 70. Yeah, it literally just threw me back a little bit. Now we're on undisclosed speed. Now we're getting pulled over. Oh wait, no, we're not getting pulled over. So now we're just kind of cruising along. You can kind of hear that road noise. Now they did put down some gravel on this, so it's freshly graveled road noise. Well, maybe you can't hear it. I can hear it. I'm not sure how well the cell phone speaker picks up. My advanced audio equipment, by the way, very advanced. I can hear some road noise. It's just interesting. I like the shape of it. I like the shape of it. I like the size inside. Plenty roomy. Lots of rooming interiors. I just think for the money that there's maybe some better riding vehicles and some quieter vehicles out there. So, kind of my thoughts on the 2016 Buick Envision with new 2.0 liter turbocharged engine, which I'm going to flip a U here, and I want to get on the gas again. Oh, and the other side doesn't have the gravel, so let's see how that works. Let's kind of go like this, and let's make a... Oh, they did gravel it. Sorry. I was over yesterday, they didn't gravel it. Man, that's a lot of fun. I would get the 2.0 liter turbocharged with 9-speed transmission. That is a good time. And for more of a good time, make sure you check us out on pickuptrucktalk.com. Subscribe to the channel. Also, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. All various Pickup Truck plus SUV Talk, Pickup Truck and SUV Talk, depending what the social media network requires. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you down the road.